Hey folks, it's Colby Buswell from Mitten Fitness here for the Stay Home Get Ripped WOD for Tuesday, March 24th. Before we start, you're going to need a WOD timer of some sort and an EMOM, every minute on the minute timer. You can also use a round timer with 12 1-minute long rounds with no break. There are a couple of timer app suggestion links in the description below. You'll need a pair of dumbbells or 2 equally heavy objects, a jump rope, a wall for handstand holds, and later an Abmat. If you don't have an Abmat, you could use a folded sweatshirt or a pillow, fringe optional, something to support that lumbar curve. I'll go ahead and do the dynamic warm-ups with you. After that, I'll go through the demos and instructionals for the gymnastic skills and conditioning, but then tell you to pause while you do the workouts with your own timer. All right, let's do some dynamic warm-ups in place. Let's start with a nice light jog in place. Let's just jog for 10, 15, 20 seconds here. Hi, Luna. All right, after jogging in place, why don't we do some air squats? Let's do 5. Want you to pause at the bottom. Wake up those legs. When you're down at the bottom, try to bring those hips forward a little bit, knees out. 5 air squats. All right, let's do some seal jacks. Hands out. Ten of these, 10 seal jacks. Whew. Okay, let's do some shoulder circles. We'll start backwards and wide. We're gonna bring it in tighter. Squeeze those shoulder blades when the arms go back. Feels good. Bring it in tighter. Good. Now we're gonna switch directions, staying tight, and swing in wider. Awesome. Shake them out. All right. Now we're gonna do a Superman hold into a hollow hold, trying not to use your hands to help you. So start with the Superman hold, roll into a hollow rock, back into a Superman hold. No hands. Want you to do 10 of these. Hell yeah. So that'd be 5 of each. Superman hold, hollow rock. You can play with rolling the other way if you want. Cough optional. All right, let's do 5 burpees. Here we go. Good job. All right, now we're gonna do some inside and outside toe taps. Let's start with inside toe taps. So you're literally just bringing that inside of your foot up to the opposite hand, like that, and then you're gonna do it with speed if you want. But let's do 10 of these. was 10. All right, now we'll do outside taps. Just put your hands out like this, kick them up, kick the other outside of that foot to the hand. 10 of those. Last but not least, let's do 10 glute bridges. So back, down on the floor. Heels are close to your butt. Drive your hips to the ceiling, back down. 10 of these. Let's do a 3-second pause at the top. Down, up, 1, 2, 3. 10 total. 3-second pause. And one more. Awesome, hope you're warmed up. All right, we're gonna do some gymnastics skill work today. This is going to be an EMOM, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. Earlier before I said you could use a round timer. 10 1-minute rounds with no rest in between would work on a round timer. You can simply set a running clock and start the movement at the top of each minute. Now for the odd minutes, we're gonna do a 10 to 20 second handstand hold. For the even minutes, minutes 2, minutes 4, minute 6, minutes 8, minute 10, we're gonna do a 10 to 20 second hollow hold. Try to push yourself to that 20-second mark on each of these movements. Remember, after those 20 seconds, you're resting for the rest of the minute. All right, so handstand hold's gonna look like this. Try to adjust the wall like you're approaching a cartwheel. Place those hands just outside shoulder width, and they should be about 10 inches maybe from the wall, 8 to 10 inches. And then you want a nice stacked frame, your head's forward, and you're holding. If you think about the CrossFit Open, we have to have our heels over that line. So really drive those heels upward. This is a good time to practice that during your 20-second hold. Okay? Now, if you're not comfortable doing kind of a cartwheel approach, there's nothing wrong with doing a handstand walk. All the way up and holding for that 20 seconds. The walk does throw a little bit more work in one way, and we'd also rather you kind of spring up to work toward that next progression, which is the handstand push-up. So that's the handstand hold. The even minute's just going to be a hollow hold. Those of you that worked out with us 2 days ago know the hollow hold well when we did hollow rocks. But you're simply going to make kind of a bowl shape with your body. Your shoulders are off the ground. The only thing contacting the ground is pretty much your tailbone and lower back. You're holding this position for 20 seconds. Really squeeze those abs so you get the most out of this workout, the most muscle activation you can. That's the hollow hold. All right, go ahead and press pause. Set your timers, go through the workout, and I'll see you on the other side with the conditioning for today. All right, good job everybody. All right, now for our conditioning, we have another EMOM, every minute on the minute for 20 minutes with 5 different movements. The first minute 1, is gonna be 20 seconds of a right side plank, 20 seconds of a left side plank, and then for the rest of that minute 1, you rest. All right, so the right side plank is just how it sounds. Sorry, I'm turning my back to you. But you're on your side, on that elbow, pretty much a perpendicular line, nice and stacked. Your hips are up, and you hold for 20 seconds. If you want to scale this one up, you can do a starfish and hold that for 20 seconds. Completely up to you. Left side plank, exactly the opposite. You roll right over after that 20-second mark. And again, if you want to scale this up, starfish it. Put your hand on your hip. If you don't want to scale it up, just hang out for 20 seconds. Then you're going to rest the rest of that minute 1. Minute 2 is 8 reps of a devil's press. Do the 8 devil's presses, rest the rest of the minute. Devil's press looks like this. It's basically kind of a burpee combined with a double kettlebell swing. So you'll pop those dumbbells on the ground so that you can drop down in between them into that burpee, hop up, and then as you would with a kettlebell, hike the dumbbells back and up. Okay? Notice my hip extension on that. Use your hips to help get those weights above your head. I'm going to show you that again. Bring them down, wide enough that you can drop between them for the burpee. Hop up, hike the dumbbells, bring them up. Okay? Use those hips. Devil's press. They're actually kind of fun. 8 of those. That's minute 2. Rest the rest of the minute once you're done with the 8. Minute 3, up downs or squat thrusts. Not that you just did a burpee with dumbbells in your hand, but you're going to do 8 up downs for minute 3. So drop the arms, back into the plank, bring it up. If you want to clap up here, that's cool. If you want to hang out down here and keep the stress on your quads, that's great too. But you're doing some squat thrusts. Okay? All right. Minute 4 is 8 squat jumps. So 8 squat jumps, nice wide stance, squat down, arms back, jump up for that ceiling. As you come down, arms back, up. Turn around so you can see it from this direction. Try and jump high, all 8. Use maximum effort for these because you can rest the rest of the minute. All right. Minute 5 is written as 50 single unders. Grab that jump rope. This might take a couple takes because my single unders are terrible. And go for those single unders. Not bad, man. Mine are slow, but they worked. 50 single unders. You want to scale that up? Sorry, if you want to scale that up, make them double unders. Remember, the goal is consistent output each round. Try to hit that 30-second mark. If you can do 8 devil's presses in 30 seconds, the first time, try to hit it again the second, third, and fourth time. All right. This is the time to press pause, start that timer, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, welcome back after that 20-minute EMOM. We've got a finisher today before we get to that shutdown challenge. The finisher is 50 kettlebell curls. So kettlebell curl, if you've got a kettlebell, just grab it by both sides of the handle and you're curling with it. 50. So if it's light, just go for that unbroken. If it's not light, you can break that up. But you want 50 kettlebell curls. If you don't have a kettlebell, grab your dumbbells and do 25 each side. Okay? All right, have at that finisher, and I'll see you on the other side for the shutdown challenge. All right, welcome back. Now we've got the shutdown challenge. I'm going to demo those movements quick. You can reference the reps on the screen. First in the shutdown challenge is abmats. Tuck that mat, pillow, sweatshirt, towel against your tailbone. Butterfly position with the legs, feet together. Tap the floor, back up, make sure your shoulders cross the hip plane. One more. Good, that's the abmat. Lunges. You know these. Lunge out, try to keep a 90 in that front leg. Lunge back. That's lunges. Next up is push-ups. Push up, looks like that. Chest to the ground, back up. If you need to do knees, same thing. If you need a bench or something, find that object. Is this in frame? And do the push-up to the bench, couch, whatever you found. Last but not least, we have burpees. Burpees all the way down, up, clap. You can scale them into squat thrusts or up downs. You want to make that up down squat thrust a little more burny. You can hang out here. I'd personally rather you get the full range of motion. And that's it. That's the shutdown challenge. Have at it. We'll see you next time.